beautiful places. It will be a lot of walking, so at least more than 2 hours. So, but I think it's a piece of cake for you, for some of you, after yesterday when we went to the Great Wall. And most of you know my name is Eddie, and some of you we just met today. My name is Eddie. I'm going to be your guide for today. I'm going to show you around this afternoon. So we're going to start with Forbidden City, then we're going to walk to the Tiananmen Square. So this is a long walk. The bus will drop us at the northern end of the Forbidden City. And it's a long way, nearly 2 miles walk. So we're going to walk all the way through the Forbidden City and to the Tiananmen Square. The bus will drive to the other side of the Tiananmen Square to wait for us. So it simply means there's no way to leave the group during the tour. So if you want to go back, you need to walk out to the Forbidden City yourself. But anyway, this is the most beautiful place in the city, the Forbidden City. Some of you follow me to the Great Wall. I give you a little history information yesterday. Today, before we arrive at the Forbidden City, I will give you a short information about this beautiful place. It's called the Forbidden City, but it was the royal palace for the royal family for 600 years. And I know you didn't study Chinese history in the States, right? No. But you do know Ming Dynasty and Qing Dynasty. Ming Dynasty is second last dynasty, which was founded in 1368, nearly more than 100 years before Columbus discovered North America. So 120 years before. So Ming Dynasty built up the whole city, including the Forbidden City, Beijing and Forbidden City. And the royal family lived in the Forbidden City. They didn't allow common people to go there. So that's why we call it the Forbidden City. It's forbidden to average family or common people. Only royal family members, high-ranking officials, they may have a chance to go and visit the Forbidden City. So for hundreds of years, for common people, we just can dream or imagine how beautiful it will be, or how beautiful it was, and what kind of luxury life they had. That is why this is a place not only popular for you, but also very popular for Chinese. I'm sure later on today we will see a lot of Chinese tourists. There are Chinese outside Beijing, and they came from all over China. They come to see their own country, and the first place they want to see is Forbidden City and Tiananmen Square, because for the last 600 years, most people read about royal family from book. They never have a chance to visit or to know the life and the building of the royal family. That is why this place is so popular for both Chinese and overseas tourists. And every day, at this time of year, every day there will be around 50,000 tourists, 50,000 to 80,000 tourists to visit this beautiful place. And we're lucky we came here late in the afternoon. So if you came here early morning, it will be extremely crowded. It's because most of the Chinese tourists will come here in the early morning. So after big lunch, when there's not very crowded, it's a good time for us to visit the Forbidden City. And this building has been standing here for nearly 600 years. So both royal family of the Ming and the Qing dynasties, they stayed here. But nowadays, there's no royal families. Have you ever watched the movie The Last Emperor? Yeah. So that's based on the history, based on the truth, 80% at least. So it's really give you a good idea of the life of the royal family in Beijing, in the Forbidden City. And that's probably the only movie filmed in the Forbidden City. So maybe you've seen it before, but I suggest you watch that movie again when you go back to States. So, and it really helps. You can remember this beautiful place. I was there, I took a picture, I touched this and touched that. So especially for the kids, they will remember this beautiful place. And the Forbidden City is huge, and it took us nearly 20 years to build it. it was started building in 1406. Yesterday I did mention the whole Beijing, including the Forbidden City, was designed in Ming Dynasty, and we start building the Forbidden City in Beijing in 1406, and we finished building everything in 1420, nearly 20 years. So everything used here, I mean the Forbidden City, the wood, marble, and gold and silver, even the brick, are the best quality, has been picked up all over China. So that is why it cost a fortune to build the Forbidden City. And in the last 600 years, there were 24 emperors. They were born here, they were brought up here, and they ruled whole China from this place. So this is the center of Beijing, but it was the heart of China for nearly 600 years. So it used to be the most important place for China. But still, it's a popular tourist place, tourist attraction. So later, when we visit this beautiful place, I have to let you know, before we go there, first of all, later I will have a flag with me, because this is a big group. So I will walk in the front, and I have a small mic speaker, loudspeaker, so it helps people to hear me, because there will be lots of tourists. So sometimes when you are busy taking pictures there and there, so please keep an eye on my flag, because there are lots of rooms here, and lots of courtyard rooms, beautiful buildings, flowers. So sometimes when you're busy with your camera taking a beautiful picture, when you turn around, you can't see the group. So before you take your picture, at least you know which way I'm going, because this is a huge place. If you get lost, probably you're gonna get lost. It's difficult for you to find the group. So if you get lost, you have two choices. The first choice, everybody has the hotel room key, right? So you don't speak Chinese, doesn't matter, but all the Chinese can recognize the Chinese on the room key. Well, when you got either side from the Forbidden City, you can call a cab back to the hotel. And if you want to look for the group, you'd better stay there crying.
Call my phone.
Then the policeman will come to you. The police officer will come to you. Most of them don't speak very much English, but they are very helpful. They may lend you their cell phone. You can use theirs, whatever. But anyway, it won't be a big problem, because nowadays only 1/3 of the Forbidden City opens to public. It's a huge palace, 1/3 open to public. So today we're going to just pick up the highlights. We're going to see their garden, their living room, bedroom. You want to see their everyday life. You want to see their furniture, how their bedroom looks like. So we're going to do that. We're going to see the garden, living room, bedroom, and the main political area, the reception halls or the throne halls. So we're going to see them one by one. So after visiting the Forbidden City, we're going to walk to the Tiananmen Square. So please remember, we will not come back the same way. And from where we're gonna get off the bus. So from where we get off the bus, we're gonna walk a little bit to the entrance, because there's no parking lot right outside the Forbidden City. The bus can only stop there temporarily. So bring everything you need for the next 2 hours at least: water, camera, battery. And on the way to the Forbidden City, there will be lots of street vendors. So please don't buy at this moment, because we're gonna go across the street to the entrance. I'm sure you're gonna see the same thing everywhere, not only here, but over China. They have cousins everywhere. You know? They're gonna sell the same thing: postcards, books, hats. So when the bus make a right turn, well, please, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get off the bus from here and cross the street. That wall there is the Forbidden City.
So I have no idea how to put the menus into English. You can text in English, but I don't know how to.
Okay.